Hey guys, so I'm live in a different setting. I'm not in my office, I'm in this random classroom. It's kind of like a conference room turned classroom. Um, it's on my floor, so I didn't have to go far and I didn't have to go outside. All right, so how's everybody doing today? If you're watching live, let me know. And if you're catching the replay, let me know that you're catching the replay and tell me how your day is going. So mine has been very, very busy. So I'm talking about how to remain positive when in like an inconsistent environment, and that's exactly what my environment has been today. So I had made this whole big plan this week that I'm going to be working out on Tuesday, Wednesday, and either Friday or Saturday. And so I was supposed to work out today, but then I realized I was busy today, like so busy today. So this morning I taught at 8, and then I had to meet with a student at 9, and then right after that I jumped on like a Skype interview because someone's interviewing for a position here, and I'm on the search committee. Then I had to go back to class, and then I had another meeting that I forgot about. It was straight to class. I still haven't even eaten lunch, and so after that class I had meetings with my PLAs, my peer learning assistants. They help me when I do group work in my class, and so now I'm live with you. So I'm foregoing my lunch even longer just for you guys. But yeah, so how do I remain positive when I make a plan and the plan doesn't work out because of some type of inconsistency in my schedule? That's kind of like the grad school life. So I'm going to talk about that. But first, I'm going to talk about my personal mission statement. So I mentioned that in my email this Monday. So if you don't get the emails, please let me know. I'll add you to the email list. And I was talking about creating a personal mission statement. So I wanted to help you guys create a personal mission statement if you would like. All right, so I'll share again. Mine is just to enjoy everything I do. And so that includes working. So enjoy my job. I love my job. It's my dream job. It's the perfect job for me. I can't imagine doing anything else, so I really enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy helping you guys in the academic society. I enjoy dancing. I enjoy going to the gym when I can. I enjoy watching TV. So I just want everything that I'm doing, I want to actually enjoy it all, because why not? Life is short. Why not enjoy what you're doing? So I want to enjoy everything, and I want to laugh all the time, which I usually do. You can find me laughing, especially when I'm with my mom or my sister. We're cracking up at all the inappropriate times. But anyway, so I was trying to figure out, how did I come up with my personal statement? And how do people come up with a personal statement? Should it be specific? Should it be very broad, kind of like mine is, like a catch-all? So that's what I'm going to talk about now. So I think there are 5 steps I have here. And the first step is really like understanding who you are. So understand your personality traits. So like maybe you've taken a Myers-Briggs personality test. I'm an INFJ, which is an INFJ/A, which means advocate. So that means I always want to help people, even though I'm very introverted and reserved. And my urge to help people takes me out of my shell. So that's the thing that gets me out of there. So I'm not extroverted at all, but when I'm helping someone, it pushes me to put myself out there so that I can be of help and service to them. So that's what I do with the Academic Society. I would never go live on my normal Facebook account, but in this Facebook group, I can, because I feel like I'm helping you guys. So understanding your personality traits. So are you a worrier or a self-doubter? Is that part of who you are? Are you content and rarely affected by like stress? So you can figure out if you're a creative person or are you more practical. Right, so these are all personality traits. Are you trusting and helpful, or are you skeptical and guarded? So none of these are necessarily bad or anything. It's just understanding who you are, and that can help you develop a personal statement for yourself. Are you really organized and disciplined? Or are you inefficient, and do you need motivation? So do you like lack ambition sometimes? So what are these? How do you feel? Like, what is your personality type? Based on like those little things. You can take personality tests, Enneagram tests, things like that. All right, so that's step 1, know your personality traits. Step 2, know your values. And these can be religious values, spiritual values, or moral values, just internally, like what are your set of values? So understand what that is for you. Understand your interests and your passions. So what do you really enjoy doing? And can you integrate your interests and passions into your everyday life or your weekly life while you're in grad school? Number 4, know your strengths and talents and skills. So maybe you can use those to help other people, and it kind of makes your life more fulfilling when you're helping people. So I love teaching because I'm helping people understand math, and that fills me up. It's almost selfish the way that I love to make people understand math. I love that probably more than the students love learning it, but it fulfills me. And then number 5 is to actually write out your purpose or your personal mission statement. So once you figured out who you are, your personality, your character, and all of that, how can you put that together and make a statement for yourself? So this could be a statement filled with like goals. It can be short, it can be long, it can be broad, it can be very specific. So mine is very broad, just to enjoy everything I do, but then also specific to laugh all the time, which I usually do. So I have no issues laughing. All right, and so you want to make your personal mission statement doable. So you don't want to try to make yourself someone that you're not with your personal mission statement. You want to highlight who you already are and try to make something that will make you happy in life. So that was very deep and philosophical. So the second half of what I wanted to talk about is positivity and positive vibes. So I learned growing up to always be positive. My mom did not allow negativity in our house at all. If I said something negative, my mom would be like, what'd you say? Do you want that to happen? Like, never speak anything you do not want to happen. I always learned, only speak positive things. My mom always said, speak things that are not as though they were. So if you're speaking negative things, you're speaking them as though those negative things are happening. So you should speak positive things, even if they aren't true yet, right? If you speak positive things, you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is something I want to happen. I'm going to put this out into the world, into the atmosphere or whatever. Just like try to think positive vibes. So the reason that I want to talk about positivity today is because Jenna in our group, she was supposed to take her prelims on Friday, and I know she was all studied up and ready, like after months of studying. It was supposed to be Friday, but it got pushed back 2 weeks. And so she's like looking for positive vibes for that. So how do you remain positive when you like stressed yourself out, probably overworked yourself for a goal or a deadline that got pushed back, right? So you can be frustrated because it's a frustrating situation. And then like these next 2 weeks were a time she could have been free, right? Could have not been studying, and now she's probably going to continue to study, which she should continue to study. But maybe there's like a couple things that you were just unclear on, and you were like, oh man, I'm just going to, hope this doesn't come up on the prelim. Now you have time to study that. Or maybe this is your chance to reach out to other people who are studying for the same prelim and say, okay, the test was not this week, but what can we do now? Let's refresh, let's review things with each other. And maybe Friday would end up not even being a good day. Who knows what Friday will hold, right? So trying to look on the bright side of things and figure out how things can work out in your favor, and always speaking the positive. That's kind of how I try to stay positive all the time. It was kind of really instilled in me. It's very hard for me to be negative. Even like thinking negative thoughts, I always try to turn it around because I was just like instilled in me. My mom was like, no, do not think the negative. So I just do not. So I do challenge you guys to try to think positively, and it just makes you feel better. It makes you feel happier. So anyway, no one jumped on live with me today, but that is totally fine. You guys are busy. Definitely watch the replay, which if you got this far, you watched the replay. So I enjoyed talking to you today, and I will see you later on in the group. Also, we do have another Millennial PhD series interview coming up, so I'll announce who that person will be later on this week. Okay, have a good day. Bye.